in the past.
We are the ones that are clearly falling apart.
Yeah, it's because of it's because of your chicanery.
It's absolutely not, dude. I'm the only one holding it together.
It's all your chicanery.
I'm holding this together. You're getting too big for your fucking britches, Dalton.
No, I'm not.
Now you're coming. No, you're coming in like
you'll never meet someone more humble than I.
Absolutely not. The fact that you even think like that. That
I'm
shows
how dude
biased and you are, dude.
You can't even imagine how humble I am.
Hollywood Dalton, you're already saying like, I don't know, I'm gonna have my agent fucking schedule the next Loud Boys.
I don't even have an agent, dude.
Yes, you do, dude. Oh, now you're playing like this whole like humble guy on once the podcast starts.
Yeah.
Now you're pretending like I don't have an agent. How about you
eat a slice of humbleberry pie?
Dude, you've been ghosting me. You've been ghosting Robbie on the ghost chat. You've been having your rep just answer all of the responses, dude. What happened to Dalton, our friend and collaborator, and now we just have Dalton, our supervisor.
You know what, Joe? If you look at me, I freeze, and if you turn your back on me, I come at you.
Damn.
No one just says I'm a from Doctor Who.
I'm a boo. Oh, well, I'm also weeping angel.
The Mario.
I thought you're Boo from 64, Mario 64.
I'm Majin Boo.
Yeah.
Nick, that's the thing. Robbie and I both hate Dalton whenever we have a guest on the show. Right? Dalton just is an extra level of vile. As soon
when
as
there's someone that Dalton wants to impress, he gets a little uppity.
Yeah, that's why he called.
Luckily, I don't think he really cares what Nick thinks about him. So
and he shouldn't. He definitely shouldn't.
I just like you guys. I don't understand why there's always so much tension. You know.
I love you, Dalton. Joe,
yeah, Dalton.
I love you too. Joe is the trickster here.
What are you talking about?
You're chaotic evil, dude.
You guys are the closest thing I have to friends, and I love this.
Oh no! Oh no! Well, someone called us the Allman Brothers of podcasting. I'm not really sure what that means.
I'm Dickie Betts. I'm Dickie Betts.
I don't really know what that means, other than I assume you two will die before me.
Right? Yeah.
Oh man. Well, yeah. There's definitely a Loud Boys Deadpool.
Deadpool. Now we're talking.
There it is.
No, but
drowning pool.
Tim Pool.
Bodies hit the floor.
Yeah, Tim.
Body.
Tim Pool. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I should go full Tim Pool.
Dude, you look like Tim Pool right now.
Yeah, I look like Tim Pool all the time.
Actually, you look like Double D from Ed and Eddie.
Hell yeah.
What the fuck was under Double D's hat? I've always wondered that. I'll never know.
They tried to get it off, right? They never could.
No,
it's Oh, go ahead.
And to this day, I still want to see what's under some Double D's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude. I'm with you.
It's ribs.
Yeah. If you rip a woman's titties off, it's ribs.
It's ribs.
Yeah, I'm really into like the area between the vagina and the tits. I'm kind of a hipster nerd sex guy like that.
That's actually why there's so much violence towards white women from black men, because they're trying to get to the ribs, so they're ripping their titties off to get to the ribs.
Yeah. Yeah, because only white women have ribs.
Oh, yeah,
well, it's like it's a combination of horniness and being hungry,
right?
That really causes it.
God damn.
That's really why that's really why every mass shooting happens, I think. Is just a horny, hungry combo. And they say it's something else, but I think that's it.
If the trench coat mafia had just eaten breakfast that morning, we could have avoided that whole debacle.
What was
if they just had a banana or a peanut butter and just something quick when they went out the door? They would have said, "You know what? We probably shouldn't kill everyone at our school."
The Columbine kids are like, "Oh man, I was just hangry."
Yeah, yeah. Dylan Klebold bites into a Snickers and he turns no Pepsi.
You're not you when you're hungry. He's like, I was gonna shoot up a school. Thank God you had this Snickers.
Damn, I just wanted some Sonic.
Damn, dude. Nick, of the three Loud Boys, who do you think is the most likely to have shot up their high school?
I mean, Dalton for sure.
Why is it me?
Come on,
just your general attire. I don't know. I mean, this is such an uncomfortable position to be put in.
That's fair.
Well, I mean, but Nick is the most of us four, so let's keep that in mind.
So I would know.
What was the trench coat mafia? They're just like, oh, we're in the Matrix.
It was actually three little kids dressed up as one school shooter. in a trench coat.
They have to
It was a
pass
guy-
the gun up the coat.
Yeah.
It was a guy who did hits by flashing his penis on the subway.
Yeah. I think that's the plot of Observant Report.
That's a great
yeah,
movie.
it was. Man, what
That
a
is a
great
good one.
film.
Great film. Speaking of films,
Thank you, Dalton. We're on the same wavelength.
Alley-oop!
Yeah. Speaking of
I'm
films,
Scottie Pippen,
how about
you're Jordan.
that Ellery Smith? Oh no, wait, was that not where you were going with that? I'm kidding.
Robbie, did you even hear the compliment I gave you?
I'm Scottie Pippen. No, I'm Michael
No,
Jordan.
I said I'm Scottie Pippen and you're Jordan. Come on.
That's huge.
That's
a
big.
huge
Yeah,
compliment.
huge.
I took the bullet on that. I'm Scottie
Huge.
Pippen.
Oh, thanks, Dalton. You know what? That mean you wouldn't shoot up the high school because you took the bullet.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
I'd just be a little fat kid.
Wasn't
Hoping-
Michael Jordan's dad killed by the Trenchcoat Mafia or something? Did I
He
get
was
that wrong?
True.
He was
What,
the-
really?
the
He owed
trench
money
coat
to
mafia.
Dylan and
What was
Eric.
he doing at that high school? They were like, Mr. Jordan, you've always been cool. Don't go to school tomorrow.
He was meeting up with R. Kelly to discuss "I Believe I Can Fly."
Yeah,
That's
the,
right.
R. Kelly.
the official story is his body was found in a car on the side of the road, but the real story is it was in the parking lot of Columbine High School.
Hey, Michael
Yeah.
Jordan. Hey, Michael Jordan's dad. You're cool. Don't go to school tomorrow.
Yeah. Mr.
But I
J.
Mr. J. There we
Mr.
go. All right, we're back. We're back into it.
That would be
it's so
cool.
funny. Nobody knows we're doing this episode yet, but I've gotten a few DMs from fans like being like, "Can't wait for you to talk about the Snyder Cut."
Yeah,
So we're ahead of the ball on this because we've got this prepared for a few weeks. It's funny, people really want our take, and
It sucks.
all right, chill out.
It's
See,
a
this is
bad-
let me tell you something. This is why I was trying to make myself larger so I wouldn't be intimidated by Dalton. Because I'm not going to stand for this, dude.
You're gonna,
Neither am I,
dude.
dude.
I'll destroy
Snyder-
you, dude. This movie
Snyder-
fucking blows.
Snyder Nation strong. Dalton liked fucking. By the way, before I don't know. Why don't we just say before we get into it? I guess I knew this would be contentious even before this because Dalton. I actually don't. I don't think. I think Joe doesn't like Zack Snyder, but Dalton hates Zack Snyder.
No, I like 300. I like Watchmen. I like that might be it.
Yeah, there you go. I knew it.
Dawn of the
Dawn-
Dead. I like
yeah.
I like his Dawn of the Dead.
Oh, his Dawn of the Dead sucks.
I like it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
more
okay. I'll say
content.
this. He hated the Snyder DC movies. How about that?
For sure. Man of Steel
but-
blows. Batman versus
I like the
Dalton, Dalton, I've seen you on Midnight Spook Show talking about movies that are fucking unwatchable. Talking about how much you like them. Talking about like the Puppet Master movies and shit.
Dude,
those have
Dalton
those
when
have
he watched
character.
Dawn when he watched Wonder Woman 84, he was like, "This is cool. It's like Wishmaster." He gave Wonder Woman 84 more benefit of the doubt
Yeah.
than the Snyder Cut. So
Wow.
this is mostly invalidated.
I was
to me.
excited
But
when
that's
I
fine.
realized what was happening in Wonder Woman 84. I was like, oh, this is just like Wishmaster.
So
now
the
I
fact
can
that
enjoy this.
You went into this more Knives Out than Wonder Woman 84.
Knives Out is
after-
also a good movie.
No, it's not.
Knives
Knives
Out
Out
is
sucks
good.
balls.
I like Knives Out.
It's-
Knives Out was
Okay,
fun.
all right. So this is all falling into place. This is
Yeah.
I'm starting to understand everything.
Dalton's
Yeah.
Dalton's an undercover soy guy.
I mean, we could talk about.
He's
I
the
just
one who
don't-
told me to watch.
What do you mean undercover?
He's the one who told me to watch WandaVision, and he fooled me. He fooled me to get into soy QAnon.
I thought WandaVision was good, was going to be good, and it ended terribly.
Yeah.
It was
but
good
Winter
up until
Soldier-
then.
It's gonna be fine. It's setting
Anyway.
everything up for the multiverse. They
So wait,
can't
well-
give you like the best shit in what they're setting
But
you
it
up.
didn't. It didn't set up. Anyway, we'll get into that. But I had to recruit some backup because I knew I'd be outnumbered by the other Loud Boys. So I brought in a dear friend.
Joe didn't even finish the movie.
I watched enough of it, dude. I like the Flash now. I didn't like
Yeah,
it.
I think the Flash is. I think the Flash. Ezra Miller's not good, but I think the Flash is fucking good.
The
in this
Flash
movie,
in this is definitely much better than the
Yeah,
one.
so it's
All
like
right.
okay.
Wait,
I
let me
really-
introduce the guest. Nik Oldershaw from Coward Hour is here.
Hey,
He's
what's
my
up, guys?
he's my ace in the hole.
No,
Yeah,
he's
Zack
my
Snyder,
friend.
devotee.
Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna
don't. I
convince him.
honestly can't understand why, like, how anyone could like this movie.
What are you,
Dalton, you decided you didn't like it before you even watched it.
No,
That's my
dude,
issue.
that's
I
what-
wanted to like this so bad.
This is.
I
you
thought-
know,
I don't
I
think
like
you
Dark
did.
Side. I like Martian Manhunter. I like all these characters. I like shit blowing up and beams of light and cubes and all that shit. But this is it's just boring and it has no soul.
No.
What?
It
Okay,
is not
what?
boring.
Drag
I got the
What?
most important question, and this is for the film connoisseurs. Why was it filmed in like 4:3 aspect ratio?
Yeah,
Because
first
that's
off-
the IMAX. That's the you're seeing the full frame. That's how he shot it. So he didn't want to cut the frame off by letterboxing it.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
stupid. It looks like
That's
shit.
not
Is
stupid.
it-
What you
is
want him
it-
to cut?
Looks
You
like
want him to
shit,
cut
dude.
what he? You want
Looks
him to
like
Were
I'm
you pissed off
watching
the first
like an
before?
intro to the
Watching
Wonder
it in
Years.
IMAX. Oh.
You want him to cut the film so it pleases what you normally see?
Yes. Come
Yeah,
on, Zack
dude.
Snyder.
This isn't Mulholland Drive, dude. It's a
but
fucking.
Yes,
did
it is.
Yes, it
It's
is.
just as good.
It's the
It's
new
just-
Mulholland. The night
what is
he
like
loves dreams. It's like if David Lynch was like, we put the Joker in too. What's wrong with that?
All right.
What's wrong with that?
All right, you're
What if,
winning
like,
me
the
over
Joker
now.
was speaking
Now, when you put it in those
he does
terms-
in Twin Peaks, all fucked up when the dreams like.
Wait, Twin Peaks, but when Bob infects someone, they turn into the Joker.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, kind of. The Joker did kind of look like Bob.
I mean, but that nightmare sequence was a little Lynchian. I
Yeah,
gotta
sure.
say,
Robbie,
We're
if you
gonna
can keep finding ways to prove to me that this is just like a David Lynch movie.
Well,
I
he
might
uses the
get
same
off-
song. He uses the same song as Lost Highway. He uses Song to the
Oh,
Siren when the Flash
love
is
it.
saving that girl.
oh man, Joker's smile reminded me a lot of Robert Blake in Lost Highway.
That's
too.
true. Oh, another
Also-
notably pale, twisted man.
And by the way, this isn't out of nowhere. Did you see my beautiful pale twisted man?
I love
Anyway.
that little twisted man. Dude, Robert Blake would have made a great Penguin.
Wow.
But Danny DeVito, you really can't. They're never going to bring Penguin back because it's like they just bring back Danny DeVito. I feel.
It's
like.
remember Penguin.
Totally. Yeah.
Remember,
they'd have to-
Ducks,
yeah.
what happened to Penguin? We had a great Penguin. The name was Danny DeVito. Danny DeVito. Now they're going to get in there. They're going to get some tall guy. I don't like that.
Dude,
You're
it's so
gonna
funny
get a
that
tall
they
guy?
like put Colin Farrell in like hours of makeup just to make him look exactly like Richard Kind.
Dude, I was thinking that he looks exactly like. He was like, damn, that looks like the guy from Spin City. It's so crazy. He looks exactly like
Which
him. Why
movie?
did they just cast him as that?
In the Batman.
Yeah,
Oh, the new one?
know-
Yeah.
That one looks pretty cool, too.
they're
I'm
gonna
bummed.
fuck it. Yeah, it's gonna.
Wait,
be
who
so
does he
hard.
play in that?
He's the Penguin.
Penguin.
But he's a the Penguin is full-sized man now. It's really
he technically
weird.
plays Oswald Cobblepot because who knows if he's
Did you hear about this? They got a big penguin. A big penguin. I've never seen one of those in my life. I don't know what
They
they're
should
They're
get a
probably
girl
gonna
to do
use
it.
this
They should get like Rebel Wilson to be the
Oh, did you see they're doing
Oh,
girl
yeah.
Harvey Birdman attorney at law? Nick sent that to me.
Oh,
So annoying. Fuck
So
Adult
bad.
Swim.
Well, she was
Yeah.
in the original, and he died. At
What
the
is
end
it?
of
Harvey Bird Woman secretary for Harvey?
no, it's Bird Girl, and she's the boss now. Stephen Colbert's character is dead, and so
Oh,
she
it's
takes
so
over the law
stupid.
firm. Oh yeah, dude,
It's
it's right. And
funny
they've rebooted all the characters as girls too. So
Oh,
like,
I hate
yeah.
women.
yeah,
I
Yeah.
don't like women.
Oh, come on,
Look,
ladies.
they're good one-on-one, but a full writer's room, it's like,
Look,
what are we
why
doing?
can't
Are we...
chicks just have their own thing rather than ruin a super cool thing like Harvey Birdman, attorney at law? What's next? They're gonna. So I bet like they're gonna make like the fucking hippo a woman, but make it super fucking smart instead because
Yeah.
the hippo was so
No,
stupid.
he's like, it's a woman hippo, but it's like, well, but all the men want to fuck her just as much as the hot girls.
right.
That's like it's body positive Birdman.
It's a
Yeah,
woman
the hippo.
Yeah.
She's still a character in the show, but every time it cuts to her, it's just like live action footage of Lindy West.
Whoa, okay, timestamp that, Robbie. We gotta. Whoa,
What, are you afraid of Lindy West now?
we're dating.
Well, if she trips and falls, it could level this city.
Hey, stop it.
That's true. Oh, that would be like if Lindy West tripped and fell, it would be like the end of Man of Steel.
Yeah.
It would be that bad, dude.
Did you
A
like
new
the
age
end
of heroes would have to rise up if Lindy West tripped trying to catch her hot dog midair.
Yeah.
Instead of Batman v Superman, it's Lindy v cholesterol.
The Flash would actually have to travel back in time to lift her back up, to stop her from hitting the ground.
Cyborg does a mission to have sex with her.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn, dude.
Were you sad when Cyborg's dad died?
I was
I don't
confused. I was like,
what
why
do
the
we-
fuck is he? Why'd he do that?
He did that
Because,
so they
dude-
could fucking. I don't want to. Here's this
I know
movie
why
rocked.
he did it.
It's great. Wait,
To
let's just
further
do,
the plot.
Let's
Dalton.
start
why
at the
don't we-
beginning.
Let's organize this. First of all, why don't we
Right.
just go over like what are your guys' general opinions of like Zack Snyder and the previous like Snyder movies in the Snyderverse, they should say. And what do you guys think of Joss Whedon too? We should put that in there.
Yeah, you guys a fan of Raping Josh?
I
He
love
raped
it.
Cyborg on set. I can't believe it.
That makes me like him even more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He brought out the best in us, and you know what? He gave us Firefly, so he can. I bet he was probably going fucking hog wild on that set too. My God, fucking.
Oh my God, yeah.
Is a man who is mostly machine capable of even giving consent? You know, is he even sentient? Does it matter what the machine
Josh Whedon
has
did
to say?
nothing wrong. He's innocent. He's cool.
What does it mean to be conscious? How can you know if you're actually upset about getting raped?
What the hell's going on, guys?
We love
such
Josh
a-
Whedon. We hate Zack Snyder, dude.
Dalton is
Damn.
pitching us warmed over Star Trek: The Next Generation episodes right now.
Oh,
What
okay.
if Data was raped? Data, get over here. Suck my
Data,
dick.
You
I'm
can't
commanding
possibly
you.
be raped if you're not alive.
Yeah, well, they turn on his emotions for the first time and he just starts bawling.
Yeah.
He takes a shower in a fetal position.
He's like, something happened to me.
Something happened to me, Captain.
Oh, yeah.
I just
Captain.
wanted to be more human, but not like this.
Not like this.
This is too human.
Yeah, imagine if they turned on Data's emotions just so he could say no, because that's how Picard gets off. He's like, you have to not want it.
Data's like, you had the holodeck. You didn't even need me to do this. You could have done this by
That's
imagination.
The thing. Data does have emotions, but he doesn't know it because Picard turns them on and off and wipes his memory every time he rapes him.
He's just
So
hosing
Data
him
doesn't
down.
even know he's getting raped. He just has that like phantom trauma. He just kind of can feel he was raped, but he doesn't remember it because of the every time Picard wipes.
Do you guys think the Men in Black ever raped and then used that like memory flash?
Well, that's all they fucking did, dude. Are you kidding me? What else would they? They probably fucking figured that out. But I guess we can use this to control the masses about aliens and shit. That was an afterthought, absolutely, dude. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Why do you think Michael Jackson was a part of the Men in Black? He was
The
like,
neuralyzer,
there's no
technology.
There's no way Rip Torn's character in Men in Black did not do that. Good. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge my dick. And then he uses the Men in Black thing.
Yeah, the neuralyzer was originally called Rape Be Gone. That was its original intention, and then they started using it to cover up aliens.
Good Lord, you know everyone thought of that too when they saw that scene originally.
No, they didn't. I just thought of that right now.
No,
Joe.
by the way, Joe, no one did. I
yeah.
never thought about that. That was never when I saw the neuralyzer in that movie. It's literally never crossed my mind that I would want to use it to rape a woman.
Yeah. This is Joe letting the mask slip too much. Like we all wanted to rape, tried to figure out kooky schemes to rape
Get
people.
out of
right,
here,
guys?
dude. You
I
guys
mean,
are
it's
the ones that
it's a perfect.
suggested it.
It's a perfect two. It's got two uses because number one, it is like a perfect little dick to get in there, and number two, when you're done, zap.
What? Yeah. What if you used a neuralizer from inside?
Oh damn, dude.
That's actually how you do an abortion.
That's how you check to see. That's how guys check to see if the ribs are good. So you know you can rip those titties off.
Oh yeah,
You just light her up from the
back,
inside.
baby.
It kills the baby and rips the titties off.
That's right.
The little pug comes out of her vagina.
So why is this movie in 4:3?
No, wait. Do you guys like
Dude,
Zack?
they filmed it for IMAX, you idiot, dude. You know that
that's
if you
right.
loved film,
All right.
What did you guys think of Batman vs Superman?
I
Can we start
hated
there?
it.
I thought
Why
it
did
was
you
very bad.
Sucks.
Best blockbuster of the 2010s.
I agree.
Yeah,
I'm
this is
with Nick. I
Robbie-
love Batman vs
Robbie
Superman.
and Nick, you're both smart guys. These movies
Yeah,
are so
dude,
bad.
Batman
They're for smart
quotes
guys.
Dick Cheney. It's so good. It's
so good.
fucking
Is this like
awesome.
an
I'm not-
irony thing? Like, do you like?
No,
No.
I genuinely like these movies. I think they
I
rule.
like-
I think they're fucking interesting.
I think they have a lot of personality. I love the action in them, and
They
the
have
theatrical
no
Batman vs Superman, the
personality.
ultimate cut.
The
is
ultimate
version.
cut.
The ultimate
Please.
cut's the good version, and not enough people have watched it. They weigh in, they don't know, but you know what I mean. It's like it's such a great.
Yeah, Dalton, you need to watch this 6-hour fucking Batman vs Superman.
It's true.
But you know what?
The
This
4-hour Justice League cut, dude. You need to invest 10 hours of your life.
This motherfucker he's like taking mulligans on $1 billion movies. He's like releasing a movie and then going, Yeah, hey, you know what? Actually, this is the actual movie now.
But that's
No,
not the,
his
that's
daughter
not the
died,
story
dude.
at all.
His
That's
daughter.
not my problem.
Yeah.
He had to get off the film. He was replaced and everything was reshot. And he wasn't like, I got to get another shot. His fans were the ones who like organically were like, we like Zack Snyder enough that we want to see what he would have done with this material.
Yeah, and they bravely harassed female movie critics and doxed their addresses.
That's what's so
until Warner Brothers. What?
Not you, Dalton, but I feel like so many people had their knives out for this movie and hated it just because they were like, it's an incel thing. It's an incel thing. But it's like
I wanted to like it. I wanted to, because I really like these characters and I like the Justice League. And I was like, oh, well, maybe there's a better movie than what I saw 2 or 3
And it
years
was.
ago.
Did you not think
I
don't
thought
think
it was
better at all?
Is just as bad, if not worse.
No.
It's a
Really?
4-hour movie.
Fuck off.
Dalton,
You're
Dalton, what else are you doing?
I hate
with
you,
your
Dalton.
time?
I hate you so
Dalton,
much.
That is
I hate
nobody
you,
else,
Dalton.
everyone else, even the people who don't really like it are like, but it is better than theatrical. Nobody fucking thinks it's just as bad. That is now you're the one being contrarian.
And I'll
Not
tell you,
being
4 hours.
contrarian,
It
sucks.
might just be because
I can't believe
I've been
this is
watching.
happening.
It might just be because I've been watching 9 hours of Red Bar every day, but the 4 hours clipped by.
Yeah.
It flew.
You know what though? It's paced. When I saw the original one in theaters, I really didn't like it. I thought it was like boring and through the motions or whatever. And this one, I was super like, I kept saying, I gotta put this down, but I kept fucking watching it.
Yeah, I watched the whole thing.
It's paced so well that it's like addictive to watch in a way.
You want to know something? I gave this movie a fair shake because I
No, you
watched
didn't.
it once.
No,
You did not.
Yes, I
You were
did. Yes, I
20
did.
You were
'Cause
20 minutes
listen to
in
what
and
I
you're
did.
like, this is the worst movie I ever seen.
No, listen to what I
man.
did. I watched it the first time and I like clocked out after the second hour. Like I could not remember what happened the second half of the movie. And so I actually rewatched. I've watched this movie 1.5 times.
Super fan.
Because I needed to see the second half to be sure that I know what I'm talking about. This is a boring, just dreary, poorly made film. This
I-
sucks.
I just
Really? You think it's poorly made? Really?
I think it is
I think
poorly
it's so
made.
good, dude.
What's
You're
poor?
wrong.
Wait, I want to know. Okay. You're being very generous saying it's dreary, it's poorly. But specifically, like, break down what's poorly made about it. I want to know.
I don't know much about films. I just know that
Wow.
there was
Yeah, you
nothing
do.
about this that ever grabbed me. The only thing I enjoyed really about it was every time there was a scene with Wonder Woman, it cut to like Black Hawk Down music. It was like every time Wonder Woman showed up, it was like bye.
I watched some of it with my mom, and she really enjoyed that. She's like, "It's like Arab music." I was like,
Yeah,
"All right."
it's like this Greek character, whatever the fuck she is. It's like every time she shows up, it's like.
First of all, Wonder Woman's that initial bank scene is better than everything in Wonder Woman 84. Dalton, would you have liked this better if there was a wishing stone? Is that what this
yeah,
was missing for
honestly,
you?
yeah.
Yeah, Dalton,
There's
is
a
that
little
what
more
you want?
magic and not as much science. Yeah,
Oh my
that's
god.
problem.
I
That's
think
my problem. There's too much
maybe-
science in this movie.
maybe
not
I'm
magic.
Maybe I'm stupid, but you know what I love?
Yes.
What I love the way he shoots action. I think it's just so fun to watch the way, like that Wonder Woman bank scene. It was like every beat was cool and it built to like a big crescendo, and then the bomb exploded in the air. And it's such a cool introduction for a character. And it was just
I
like
feel
it's
like
so
I'm
fun.
watching a bad cartoon. It
What?
Looks, it,
How
it
dare
looks
you?
I mean,
like
he's-
shit. It's like
You're wrong.
Damn it.
You're objectively wrong.
He's
wrong,
He not
Dalton.
only directs,
You're
but he
just
also
wrong.
he cuts action really well too. I mean,
Yeah.
here's what I like about Zack. I like that he is unabashedly cinematic in the way he presents his images, because it's just totally absent from like temple. Like, there's nothing really that cinematic in like fucking. If we're talking about superhero movies, he was like the last guy. Just where he's like putting the images at the forefront. And when I'm watching a superhero movie, that's kind of what I fucking want. I want
Yeah.
it to look cool as shit. I want big swings. There's a lot of like risks in his movie. He makes a lot, like, we see Wonder Woman dead being burned with silver dollars on her eyes in this movie. And I'm like, that's why. Like, we watch
Was that Wonder
Cyborg's.
Woman? I thought that was just one of the Amazons.
That's Wonder Woman, because he's showing you all the heroes who are gone if they don't fix the timeline or whatever. Like, we literally see Cyborg's fucking head explode.
Wait, was
and then-
there an alternate timeline?
Yeah,
There's that,
because
yeah.
Barry Allen or Cyborg gets a vision of it, and then Batman gets a vision of it at the end. It's the same one from
Oh,
BVS.
so that scene with her in the fire, that's a vision?
It's a vision of what'll happen if they use the fucking boxes.
But, okay. So what at the end of the movie when Barry Allen travels back in time, isn't that not what causes those visions?
Well, yeah, but he was well. It
I'm
was
saying
happening-
I'm saying like the scene where the boxes unite,
Right.
and he travels back in time to stop it.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that where the timeline splits and there's like a timeline where the boxes unite and Darkseid takes over, and then there's the timeline we see, which is this movie, and then we get glimpses of the other timeline in these dreams.
Well, the plan was for the movies to become that timeline. So I don't know if that's what happened, but I think it's just
That's
There
what I
might still
thought.
be a Flashpoint movie. We don't know.
I don't know,
Anything's
dude.
possible.
I thought it was like it was frustrating that all these cool dark future scenes were just dreams.
well, but the
but
point
it's so
was
cool,
they
and
were,
it's a
they
nice.
were they were
it's
leading
such a
it. He
great
was
way
going
to,
to
like,
do that.
Yeah, right. Exactly. He was showing off like what was going to happen in the future. And when you talk about the characters, I love the way these characters are done in this movie. And like I think a lot of comics guys are like, oh, it's not faithful to like the comics and he doesn't get the characters. It's like, yeah, but he makes them what is great for a movie. Like it's so fun to watch how they interact and how they behave in this film. I said this to Nick earlier. It's like, look, this is a highfalutin comparison, but like Kubrick didn't get Stephen King at all.
Yeah, that's right. It's the same.
But he was able to, he interpreted it through his own filter as an auteur. And he is an auteur.
That's the right, dude. Yeah, no, Zack Snyder, dude. Zack
That's so
Snyder is
funny,
America's
Dalton.
last auteur. He's
He's the
the
last auteur in blockbusting. He puts his personal stamp on all of his movies. If you see a Zack Snyder movie, you know he directed it.
What
if you
about
watch
like Greta Gerwig or something?
yeah, she's in indies, right? You're comparing him to indie auteurs.
Yeah.
In blockbusters, look at Marvel. I never know who the fuck directed any of those.
And look at
They're
when they
all
directed
interchangeable.
like the Russo brothers. They're directing movies now that aren't Marvel movies, like Cherry, and it fucking sucks because
Yeah.
it doesn't matter who directs those movies. Kevin Feige directs them.
I guess Michael Bay has a little auteur streak, but it's different. It's not as something.
Zach
so
is better than
personal.
Michael Bay, dude.
Yeah, I think because Michael Bay doesn't give a fuck about what he writes. I feel like Zach
I feel like
loves these characters and like really has an affection for them.
I feel like the dialogue in this was so stilted. It was like
I can't believe you're saying this, Dalton.
It's
How-
like
how-
the-
Joe might be the most useless person on this episode.
What are you
ever.
talking about? I think I'm here. I'm listening to this rat Dalton on what could possibly be a movie that deserves its own star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Zack
Well,
Snyder's Justice League.
it just felt like each
Unfortunately-
character, the characters were talking at each other and not like actually talking to each other. Like
Disagree.
it felt like every line was
Yeah,
being
hard
delivered.
disagree, Dalton.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I could. I don't know. Like, I
Fuckface.
feel the same way about a lot of like. I would say I feel that way about like Kubrick movies. I feel like I just like watch Zack. This is good. This is highfalutin. This is Robbie's right. This is highfalutin. But I definitely engage with Zack Snyder films like they're art films, where I don't care about the plot. Plot is for retards. If you care
I
about the
agree.
plot, you need to fucking go get your head. You're an idiot.
Let me
Go
tell
slam it
you.
into the ground.
Yeah,
Zack
plot.
and-
Zack Snyder, Steven Spielberg,
Yes.
dude who directed Saw.
That's right.
Yep,
James
that's a
Wan.
pretty good ranking. I would legitimately put Zack Snyder over Steven Spielberg.
Yeah, I would too.
I
don't like
It's
Spielberg
not like
movies.
it's not like there weren't enjoyable moments in the movie, but
Dalton, go ahead
Oh,
and
he's
turn
coming
up
now.
your-
Look, he's coming around.
He's coming
no,
around.
no. I'm saying like I'm not just trying to hate on it just for the like there were parts of it I enjoyed, but for the most part I was like this is kind of a bad movie.
I
You know
wish
what,
Zack
so-
Snyder made all the Amazonians topless. That would have been awesome.
That
I
would've
think
nice.
if people, I
Yeah,
think
he
the
could've
people that
done
go
that.
in who just maybe just like superhero stuff and art, first of all, his fans, Zack Snyder fans are going to fucking love it. But people who go in without like thinking about, like they just are like, oh, I like blockbuster superhero movies. They'll like it a lot. It's like an entertaining, crowd pleasing movie.
It
The only people
feels
who
like
are really
a.
going to hate it are people who either don't like superhero movies, understandable, honestly, or people who just go in who just fucking hate Zack Snyder and what he does. Everyone else is going to like it, I think. It's
It feels like
it's
a-
fun.
It feels like a blockbuster from like 20 years ago.
Understand like when
Yeah.
you see like the characters, you don't have to go in with like a huge like because you know who Wonder Woman is and super. You don't have to watch like
Yeah,
previous.
I know.
Yeah,
what the
I watched it.
characters are.
I watched some of it with my mom, who's never watched any of these movies, and she was like having a blast with it. She was like, "Oh my gosh, they're all
but the
together."
main
and
the
having
main
fun."
story the main
yeah,
story of
the characters having fun.
Yeah, she just like to
That's
see.
awesome.
She just like to see a bunch of people having a good time and powerful women on screen.
Yeah,
Look,
dude.
look. Let me say this. I know who the characters are. I don't need to see any of their origins or how they came to be where they are. But the main story of Batman wanting to bring Superman back and the way he's talking about him like they're old friends. And it's like, didn't you guys just meet in the last, like, it felt so unearned, the journey to be like, we have to bring my good friend Superman back. It's like, you don't even know this dude.
I don't even know if I felt like that's how he was talking about it. I thought he was. I mean, I think he just felt bad because he
died. He killed that guy.
He killed him because he was so blinded by his rage and fear, which is something I think is so interesting about BVS, is that like Batman is triggered, by this fucking event that he basically reverts back into being like the scared little boy that he was when his parents got shot, and he starts freaking out and fucking killing people.
You know what I love about BVS, if we could talk about that? It's that you see why. I think my favorite thing about it is Batman and Superman both have a case. It makes you hate both of those characters at some point in that movie, and that's ballsy. Like, Marvel never makes you hate any of their heroes ever, but Batman vs. Superman really makes you like.
I hated Captain Marvel.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, but
not on purpose.
He's intentionally being like, yo, don't these guys actually, they both like kind of suck in a lot of areas. And a lot of hero movies won't do that.
I'm trying to get on y'all's level and look at this from a scholarly angle, but this just feels like a dumb, like, Men in Tights movie. It's just,
What?
This is Dalton, you love dumb Men in Tights.
That's what you love, dude.
I do, but this one just has no soul.
What do you mean? Superman is...
Dude, wait.
This is what I think it is.
Of a superhero movie with soul, then, Dalton?
Yeah.
Spider-Man 3.
Okay. I'm with you on that.
Dude, I would compare... I would say this is like the most director-driven trilogy since fucking the Spider-Man trilogy. Like, I'm
with you. Yes, we were talking about this earlier.
I think it's got the heart of
if I could say anything about it, it definitely has a signature. It doesn't feel like the way the Marvel movies are all, like, cranked out by Disney, like they're off the factory line. These definitely do have their own flavor to them, but it's like, I don't know, it's still not a good flavor.
Can I give you like a super subtextual, like you really have to read into it, why this movie is like the original Spider-Man? And you might call me pretentious, but they both have Willem Dafoe and J.K. Simmons in them.
Okay, look, that's what I'm saying. I didn't hate all of it. I like those actors.
The Spider-Man movies, and this is true. It's funny. Nerds love to jack off those original Spider-Man movies, but those are chock full of like explicitly Christian, like Judeo-Christian imagery. Even in the third,
that's what I like.
That's because Spider-Man is a Christ figure, though.
Right?
And like, Sam Raimi kind of changed a shitload of stuff from the comics to the movies, like. Like his web was in his hand, and like his character seemed way older than he actually is in the movie. But like it was back when comic book fans were just eager to get any good movie, so there was like less of that like nerd like hub, you know what I mean? Yeah. And as Nick said, this reminds me of a blockbuster from 20 years ago, but a whole new, but also great because it's like a new thing where it's like 4 hours long and like complete creative control. Because it's like, you know, it just feels like it's great to see one of these movies that just feels like there weren't that many studio notes. Whereas all of the you see Marvel all the time, all these people like Edgar Wright or whatever, they always like resign when they can't like be as honest to their vision of the characters. And I think the people that hate that this movie got made aren't thinking about the long run. This is a huge victory for like filmmaker over studio like filmmaking, because if it's a success, it showed that the studio meddled version bombed and the like director driven version was successful, and that is a big W these days. It's
funny because this is Warner Brothers usually gives directors a lot of creative control. That's why like Oliver Stone loved working with them, but this is the fucking second time they've done this, because they did it to Paul Schrader too. How could they do it to Paul, dude?
How could they do it to the beautiful Paul Schrader?
Another man who loves 4-3, Dalton. Who the fuck are you?
I don't. The 4-3 thing is still baffling to me. It's still so crazy.
Are you saying you're not going to watch the Batman v Superman 4-3 cut? By the way,
yeah, it's coming. It really is.
It's out. I think it's already out.
Did you see they're doing the? It's like just Snyder Cut. Justice is Gray.
Yes. Hell yes, dude.
Justice League in black and white.
I mean, dude, there are shots in Zack Snyder movies that reference fucking like Russian films from the 70s, and I think it rocks.
Yeah.
It's so sick.
Well, did you see Snyder's his playlist of movies for HBO Max? They're so good. All those movies are fucking, because I was actually talking to Durso about this, and I think he's an undercover fan, because he was basically like kind of like, yeah, I kind of was sick. And we were talking about this. He was like, I don't know, is he like a dumb guy who thinks he's smart? And I was like, well, he had a list of really good movies. He's like, yeah, but is that just projecting? And I sent him a list. And he's like, damn, these are all like fucking bangers. Like, so they're good.
I mean,
It's all like art films and foreign films. That's why I'm saying, dude, like people who like nitpick, like if you watch Marvel, you just like expository dialogue and plot. And Zach is like, I don't give a fuck about plot. It's about how do you feel when you're watching this.
Yes,
like,
thank
that
you, Nick. You
rules.
just articulated it perfectly. Yeah,
That's how David Lynch approaches shit.
I love
Zack
the
Snyder
feeling.
is as good as David Lynch, dude. He's up against the studio, David Lynch.
David Lynch would. Yes, Zach, you are my heir apparent. I love you. Let me know if you ever want some coffee, and we could talk about Wonder Woman. She's a beautiful lady.
Look, I don't know as much about movies as you guys.
Yes,
I
you
don't,
do.
You know, I've seen you talk about movies.
You watch so many movies, Dalton.
I do watch a lot.
Dalton, I thought you would have been moved. I thought you would have been stirred by all the beautiful Christ allegories in this film. I thought that you would have.
That all felt
That thing,
so
he's clearly
heavy-handed.
shaken, not stirred.
I don't know. This movie just didn't resonate with me. It's like I don't. On a technical level, he is like I could tell he's good at making movies because it's like, yeah, it didn't feel like there's enough happening on screen that the 4 hours is kind of breezy, but it also.
That's a pacing thing, though. That's all because like the
look
original Justice League had just as much shit on screen. It was a slog. The way he paces it's so interesting how the way pacing something, it'll make a 90-minute movie feel like 2 hours or a 4-hour movie feel like 2.5 hours. And it's just like, oh, this guy has a real fucking eye for that shit. You know?
Yeah,
dude, I can feel Dalton. I feel like we're breaking as well, man. I can feel.
I
feel bad. Dalton, I'm not trying to shout you down. We have a difference of opinion on this.
Dalton,
Let's talk about the movie then. Let's start because that's the thing. I just found this mostly kind of forgettable. Like I don't remember most of what happens. So let's start at the beginning. Part 1. What's it? Don't count on it, Batman.
Count on it. How great is that? Don't count on it, Batman.
I like the title cards. I enjoyed that. That was fun.
Don't count on it, Batman.
It reminded me of reading a comic book.
That sounds like the end of a Trump tweet. Don't count on it, Batman.
So what?
By the way, the first Batman the president has weighed in on. He said, "Everybody, calm down. Ben Affleck will do a great job as Batman." And by the way, he was right. He is
best
a great
Batman.
I do
think
like
he's my
him.
favorite.
I do like him as Batman. Even
I am
though
like
the Batman in this movie moves like a tank.
I say this
He's like so slow. It's like the least agile Batman I've ever seen.
Okay, that's really fucking funny.
He barely does it, dude. He shows up and zips in, and then he's like,
I will say, it also shows how useless he is compared to the rest of the Justice League because they're all like doing all this crazy God stuff, and he's just like running around with a gun.
It's like after,
but it rules, dude.
Dude,
so
after
great.
the big fight,
Nick, trust me, I love it. Batman's still my favorite. But it was just like, what does this guy do? What does this guy add to this?
Batman shoots a creature in the head and its brain hits the camera. It's such a good movie. Dude, that was the whole thing when BVS
Batman
came out.
Batman is the Steve Wozniak of the Justice League. Like he was just kind of there at the beginning. He rented out the shack where they all meet. And then he just kind of tags along and makes millions. Good for him, dude.
Dude, that's how. But that sounds like my dad was when BVS came out. He's like, should I see this Batman? He's like, I don't know if I should see this movie. People tell me to skip it. I'm like, Dad, Batman breaks a sink over Superman's head. You have to see this movie.
That's why he takes big swings, and I kind of love these. Like, fuck the fan base, fuck the fanboys. I have such a vision of what I want in these movies, and this is it. Yeah. But yeah, you're right. Why don't we? Dalton, I think that your criticism is fair, and you're not alone. You know, people even text me. They're like, this sucks ass. I hate it. And then a lot of other people were like, this is the great. There's no one. That's what I also love about Zack Snyder. There's like nobody in between. It's such a hate it or
but
love
it's
it.
not polarizing in a way where it's like there's different interpretations of the movie or whatever. It's like it's just a dumb superhero movie.
No, it's not.
It's about the power of family.
Why am I reacting to this movie like this and not other dumb superhero stuff so strong?
I don't know, dude. I don't know why you guys like this.
So, you know what? Avengers Endgame, I liked it, actually. I had a lot of fun with it. It's gone the second I leave the theater. It's out of my mind. Zack Snyder's Justice League, it lingers in your head. You're
I
thinking
don't-
about it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
you
remember a
just invested
single.
4 hours into it.
Well, it's like
That game's 3.5 hours.
Yeah, dude, it's like I don't remember a single shot or piece of dialogue from Marvel movie, and I've seen them. I don't like them, but I've seen them. But I remember shots and lines from Zack Snyder movies.
Well, you know what? I do think that line from WandaVision is the greatest screenwriting line of all time.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's the greatest of.
But love persevering.
That's right.
Someone put that on YouTube as literally the title is the greatest line in screenwriting history.
So,
And it has,
so beautiful.
it has all upvotes. No
It's
one's
so
downvoting
moving.
that.
Yeah.
No, dude, the greatest line in screenwriting history is "But our red cape charges back." I still remember that fucking
Dude,
line.
that was so corny.
I thought that line was sick, dude. It's right up there when in the beginning of BVS when Batman is talking about diamond absolutes. It's like, these are lines. This is such good screenwriting.
I love about Batman going, "I'm gonna fucking kill you."
He goes, "I will fucking." He looks at the Joker and says,
Dude.
"I will fucking kill you."
I didn't-
How do you forget that?
That was another thing. I wish that it was like as great as it was. I wish that there was a world in which Snyder could make a full movie with no studio notes while he was writing it and carrying it out. Because that nightmare scene was like, this is me without. I'm just gonna do whatever I want with this scene. They gave me some money to do whatever.
That,
I
and
want.
by the way, that's a much more interesting movie. Like if the apocalypse
Yeah.
future, I do think that would be enjoyable.
It
I
would be
just-
nice. I hope they make like a 30-minute like something or other like that.
Well, have
with
you
Batman.
read like his plan? His like the big scene he talks about is like in that Justice League 2. It's going to take place in that timeline, and a big chunk of the movie was going to be like a Rashomon style Last Supper, where all the characters remember different events from like their own from I guess like unreliable narrator, and they go over like how the Joker
Wow.
killed everyone that Batman loved.
Oh
But
wow!
I'm
that
like,
sounds-
I would fucking
sounds
see that,
awesome.
dude. How that would be in a studio movie? That's so weird.
That is so cool. Oh my god! See, and so
I don't know if this is a good episode. I'm sorry.
I just
No, dude.
let's. Okay. So part
We're talking
one.
about the movie.
don't-
This is how we would talk if we were just hanging out, and that's what the
I,
show is.
I
We're
need
just-
to
we're just
remember
fucking
what
hanging out.
happened. So let's go through it from the. Don't count on it, Batman.
Okay.
So how does
It
how does-
starts with Superman dying. That's how
Yeah.
the movie starts. It starts with him dying in pain. That's like that was when that started. I was like, damn, this
That is
isn't
some-
like because like normally you start with like Superman like saving somebody or being triumphant. This is him like dying and like screaming like a little baby, and then like all the mother boxes are reacting to it.
Here's what I want to know.
It's so
here's,
cool.
Here's what I feel like didn't get answered for me is why is Bruce Wayne Batman? Like, what happened to him that he's doing
His
this?
parents were killed in an alleyway.
Why
Dalton.
didn't they show us that?
Yeah,
They did.
they did. They. You want to see that again?
I'm joking.
God damn it, Dalton! Wow, you don't goof with me on the only thing that I'm passionate about.
Yeah.
Do
All
not
right, I'm
joke
trying
about the
to-
movie event of the year.
Let's talk about
wait,
what we
let me
liked
back
about
up.
it.
So what happened was the Joker couldn't follow Sam Morrill, so he like set Gotham on fire.
Oh yeah.
And then so one of his thugs killed Batman's parents. So that's the canon origin story.
So how
Sam
did
Morrill started the Batman.
That's
so
right.
how did Batman know that Darkseid was coming? Like, how did he know about the mother boxes?
So at the end of BVS, Jesse Eisenberg tells him. I think
by
it
the
might
way-
only be in the Ultimate Cut.
This is another great thing that the Snyder Cut does, or that Snyder did. Did you know that Lex Luthor?
You froze.
Oh, Robbie.
Oh
Robbie, we
no!
lost Robbie.
Come on.
I think he was gonna say, I actually think this movie sucks.
Yeah, he was gonna admit
He was
that
about to
thinks
say, you know what? On second thought, I hate this fucking movie.
Hey, I just realized this movie sucks. No, so do you know Jesse Eisenberg's Lex Luthor is based on Max Landis? How cool is
Yeah.
that?
Dude, I don't know if I sent you this. Have you guys I was
shit,
gonna
I'm
save this for
sweating.
Coward Hour, but I'll tell you. Have you guys followed Max Landis's alternate, like private or not private, his alt Instagram account for his DJ alter ego?
No, I you sent this to me and I'm like, why the fuck is he doing this?
DJ Golden Goblin? Yeah,
I have a
at DJ
theory-
Golden Goblin.
I have a theory it's so he has a career where he can wear a mask and no one knows who he actually is because he's so disgraced.
Nick, if you could have a superpower, what would it be?
Honestly, the ability to fucking turn into Max Landis and live his life, because it looks sick, dude.
So what's up with this account, Nick? What's going on with it?
Oh, I'm just looking at it. It's just he's just made what seemed to be like 30 different Golden Goblin masks, and he's posing with them. he's taking them around town, and I guess well, I mean, there's no way that he's DJing because I don't think anybody's booking Max Landis. But yeah, this just seems to be an account where he like poses on rocks wearing like masks that look like something out of like a Molly nightmare.
Oh, Jesus.
It's pretty sick.
I would, if I had a superpower, I don't want the responsibility of having to be a superhero. So I think I would go with like Mr. Fantastic, like stretchy powers. That way I could just make my dick big and never tell anybody that I even have superpowers. I'm just making my dick really big.
That's pretty good.
That's true, dude.
That would be the best.
You ever read the comics, the Spider-Man comics? There was that villain, the Spot, who could just open up like a portal.
Oh yeah,
I always thought that was such a cool power. And sometimes he would do a thing where he would like create one hole, punch it, and then like his fist would come out somewhere else and like hit the person.
Like fucking Roger Rabbit.
Tight.
A little bit, yeah. I always thought that was such a cool power. And like when it's done right, it's such a scary villain. But
you just want to be Rick and Morty, Joe.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I like the scene in this when he's riding the Batmobile in that Russian town or whatever. It's that big car chase scene. I thought that was cool.
I thought Iris West had a good body in this movie too.
Was Iris in this?
Yeah, dude, that's the best scene in the movie when the Flash saves her.
Was that black chick?
Yeah.
They made this one black too?
Yeah. Yeah,
just like in the show.
Something's happening with the Wests, and I don't like it.
What the fuck, guys?
Dude.
The Flash.
Flash.
Yeah, because that means Wally West.
Oh shit! I didn't pay the electric bill. I got to run around the house now.
Well, that's Static Shock, right?
Wow, slam dunk, Dalton. He's at 7-Eleven and he sees someone about to grab the last Arizona iced tea and it's like slow motion and he runs.
Dude, you could never invite the Black Flash to Def Jam because he would laugh too hard and just fucking sonic boom the whole room.
Yeah, he'd be running around the tables. They all go back in time. Dinosaurs eat all of them. He's like, oh shit, man, that really tickled me. I'm sorry, I brought you back to the Jurassic Age.
His girlfriend's like, I'm pregnant and I think it's yours. And you just see like a gust of flash and it's out the door.
Damn, Black Flash would be awesome.
Black Flash would be the best.
D apostrophe Flash.
The Flash.
Yeah, my name is DeFlash and Associates. That's the new Justice League.
Yeah,
that's Black Justice League, DeFlash and Associates.
Wonder Woman. Crime fighting, we're mainly a money lending operation. Fuck me, dude. Money lending operation.
Aquaman would not be in Black Justice League.
No, he wouldn't. We can't have that.
Why, Robbie?
What are you Samoan?
Because he's Samoan?
Yeah.
Why couldn't he be in Black Justice League? Is it because he would want to fry all the fish in the sea?
I was making a can't swim joke, but
I know that, but I was making a joke. He would want to fry all the fish. Atlantis is kicking him out because he keeps frying all the fish. All right.
Black Atlantis is called Long John Silver.
Can I take your order?
Amber, you heard, plays his wife.
Amber. Oh yeah, Willem Duck comedian.
Oh fuck! Oh shit!
So yeah, Justice League.
Wow, we're doing some good ass fucking analysis of this movie.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad we riffed a bit. I feel like we were all getting a little too serious about our feelings on this movie.
You know what? That's why I wanted to make a bonus, but we ran some scheduling episodes. Now it's a regular one. Sorry, guys.
It's just a silly.
Well, wait. What if we just? What if we did two? What if we did a regular episode?
All right. Maybe one day. I don't know. No,
Maybe
we'll
someday.
that's
Maybe
fine.
someday, Nick.
We'll just make this like a freewheeling discussion. We did a Sonic one that was longer than the actual movie Sonic, so I think we're all right.
Yeah, we should go longer than 4 hours.
Yeah,
I
let's
don't
do it.
have to record Coward Hour for another 3 hours, so
Oh, sick.
I'll fucking hang out with you.
I mean, I will say it's crazy that this got made. Like the Warner Brothers was willing to throw more money at this.
Yeah.
A movie that already didn't do well.
But
That
now
is bold.
it probably brought them in a ton of money. I
It
think
probably
like,
broke even though.
there's way more interest in this than there was in the original. I feel
The
like
first one was such a
nobody
bomb.
nobody talked about the original, and everyone is talking. Maybe because of the pandemic and it's on HBO Max, but way more people are talking about this one.
Yeah, they also like. I think Zach said they literally like came to him and they were like, "How do we get people to stop tweeting at us?" to
See, I
release
don't
this
love
movie?"
that precedent because I already think that people like culturally care about Twitter too much. But in this
Yeah,
case,
but also-
I'll allow it because it's like it's not trying to get people in trouble. It's just trying to be like tell the studio like, hey, this is what the fans are like legitimately interested in. So that can be good.
Robbie,
this
so
is
far
just-
Twitter has fixed Sonic, they fixed
Yeah.
Justice League, and they fixed Ellery Smith's wagon. So I think that I think we're in pretty good hands, dude.
My words are violence. Are they? Are they? All
She's
right.
cute though. I
Yeah,
won't
she's
say anything
hot.
bad about her because I want to have sex with her.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
want to attack this woman because I'm
Lewis
trying
already.
to
Lewis did that bit already. Dalton. Sorry.
clap those cheeks.
Oh my god.
Ellery, I want to have sex with her, Smith. That's her like,
Yes,
nickname.
that's
I call her. Yeah.
That's what I call her.
Dalton.
No.
What
All
is
right.
it, Joe? You
just
want
don't
to
get
talk
it.
some shit?
I just don't get it,
Talk some
dude.
shit. You got some shit you want to say to me?
I just don't get why you have to be such a rude little man.
Why don't you come over to my apartment and say that to my face?
I don't want to.
You live close by.
I know, but I don't like your
Come
living
over.
situation. It makes me uncomfortable.
Why don't you come into my home?
No.
I'll give you a cup of tea and some
No.
digestives. We'll sit
Dalton
down.
has, like, the
talk
vibes
about
where,
this.
like,
You
you'd
say
only
this
go
shit to my
through it.
face.
No. Dalton has the
What
vibes
kind of
where-
tea do you want? I have green tea and I have
Do you have
Burmese.
oolong? Do you have oolong
No.
tea?
No,
What a bumpkin. You
I
already have
have-
sweet tea.
I would love some sweet tea.
I bet you would.
What do you like, Louisiana? Lipton?
Lipton, doggy.
Lipton? All right, I'll get some Lipton bags. We'll have a pitcher of sweet tea
All right.
together, sit on the porch.
Discuss things. Discuss
Yeah.
Justice League.
Hell
you
yeah.
just-
Yeah,
you just
let's
talk-
Should we get back to the movie or keep hosting
Absolutely.
teas?
I was like, we have a lot to discuss. We've got 5 more chapters.
Yeah.
I do want to have a pitcher of sweet tea with Joe now. Just on the
Yeah.
porch.
That sounds fun. Can I
Sunset.
come?
Yeah. Yeah, dude, let's have a pitcher of sweet tea and just watch the sunset.
That'd be sick.
All right.
Maybe catch
All right.
some lightning bugs.
Oh, dude, I haven't done that. Do you guys get lightning bugs in New York or like?
Yeah,
course,
I think we
dude.
do. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
I
Put
can't
them in a
wait.
mason jar with holes in the top.
I can't wait, dude. I can't wait for the summer in New York. It's going to be a good one this year.
Yeah.
In
A
the
Robbie Goodwin?
summertime.
It's already nice out. I'm really enjoying the weather.
Yeah.
All
All right. Yeah, maybe we should let's just get through this Snyder Cut shit, and then maybe we can do some extra time for an episode. We'll see. How about that?
All right. What was part 2?
You had it up, Dalton.
Yeah.
I don't have it. Do I have it up?
All right. So, see, here's the thing. Going through the plot, as Nick said, I don't really care about the plot that much. It was just like from moment to moment was just so fun to watch, right?
Yeah.
I
I mean, the basic. I saw somebody sum it up like this, and I guess it's relevant to like what happened with his daughter and everything. But it's like the basic what every character is going through, including Steppenwolf, is that they all just want their families back. They want to be back together with their family. Like they're all suffering from some kind of like fractured family situation. And I don't know. It got to me. Like, dude, there were parts when I was like looking at fucking Steppenwolf, and I was like, I was getting like he's cute like a Star Wars character thing. I was like really feeling bad for him.
yeah.
I was like, he misses his dad or whatever.
When Aquaman killed him, I was like, oh man, I actually care about that. That's like a triumphant moment, but it's also like bittersweet in a way.
It's a bummer.
You know? Yeah. And
Oh,
it's
I
crazy.
like the scene where they show the old Green Lantern.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was
yeah.
cool.
That was really cool. Yeah, there was so much like great action and like look, the things I didn't like about it, like I didn't love everything about it. Like some of like the oh, there's 3 boxes you have to get. That feels very rote to me. Like some of it felt a little like a CGI mess, but I just like
The
love
CGs in this movie sucks. Cyborg looks awful.
Oh, the Cyborg looks rough.
But his character, you get over it because his how much better is his character in this one than the original? Like I felt so much more for that guy. Like I didn't give a fuck about him in the original.
Everyone got like a character. Everyone's character got like a massive upgrade. Like even the shit with like Alfred interacting with the rest of the Justice League and all of that.
Oh yeah, I liked how he wanted to make the tea for her.
Yeah, that was like a nice.
Doesn't know how to make tea.
Well,
this dumb Israeli bitch trying to make tea in my manor.
Yeah, that was like a thing that shows like, okay, so that's how Batman's not like a complete fucking psychopath. Was he had like this kind of down to earth guy helping and raising him, who's like, more personable and interacting with people. So you understand like, okay. And that also helped. I think by having like those scenes with Alfred, it helped humanize Batman. Alfred was what humanized Batman.
Master Wayne, a Jewess is in the parlor trying to make tea.
As you know, I am anti-BDS.
Master Wayne.
Master Wayne, I am a Palestinian radical.
Master Wayne, there's a Jew broad in the manor.
I am a Wahhabist, Master Wayne.
I tell you, what really ruins this for me is Gal Gadot. That bitch cannot act.
I actually liked her way more in this one than in Wonder Woman 84, though. I really didn't mind her in this.
Zach is the only one who can direct her even halfway decently, I think.
Because it takes he knows how to use control her and to be direct.
That's right.
Yeah, absolutely.
He says, "Hey, sweetie, this is what I need you to do."
Right.
And that's what they want to hear. Hey, baby girl, here's what I need you to do. I need you to move your ass down on the stage and really fucking kick Steppenwolf. Put your feet all over in Steppenwolf's face. That's what I need you to do.
So part 2, the Age of Heroes.
Nice.
I don't remember what happens here.
That's when they show you the flashback to the old Green Lantern and all that shit. They
oh yeah, all that Amazon stuff was really cool too. That was like the first time I've enjoyed that. Really, like.
What's your favorite Green Lantern? Mine is the Planet. The one. What's it called? Mogo.
Mogo works alone.
Yeah, Mogo.
I like
Chip.
The squirrel Green Lantern.
Oh yeah, who's the one that calls people Poozer?
Kilowog.
Kilowog. I like Kilowog.
What about Salak? He's like the head honcho on Oa, who has like multiple arms, and he's like a higher guard of the Green Lantern.
This is why I like that Zach just made his Superman movies about the Bible, because all this shit sounds like it sucks.
Yeah, I'm so left out of this.
No way, man. Green Lantern fucking slaps, dude.
You know what's the best? You know what's the best source material? The New Testament.
That's right.
I get an
That's
amen.
True.
Amen.
Who's the one that looks like Tom Servo? He looks like
You know what my one problem too?
What in the Green Lantern Corps?
Yeah, he looks like the duck robot from Mystery Science Theater.
Oh. Tomar Ray.
Yeah, he's cool too.
He is cool. Dude, the Green Lantern Corps is cool because it's basically like they have like these crazy fucking designs, and it can be like any kind of sentient being can be a Green Lantern, or like any of the other Green Lantern Corps.
Yeah.
At this point,
that's why I like Mogo, dude. It's a whole planet that's a Green Lantern.
Anyway, well, it's cool, and like fucking Green Lantern is cool because like they can create any kind of construct.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's like see-through. It looks like fucking it looks like green Legos or something.
Yeah, it's like a light construct, so you can see through it, but it's still solid.
Could he make like a really good pussy?
Yeah, that's the whole fucking thing.
Dude, if I had a Green Lantern ring, I would just be making pussies.
Yeah, if I had a Green Lantern
Your apartment just littered with neon pussies.
Dude, if I had a Green Lantern ring, I'd wear it on my dick. And that's what I would do. Like,
we need you on Oa, protector of Sector 2614. Yeah. Sorry, I'm busy.
Yeah. You go up to AOC and you're like, I got a Green New Deal for you.
Oh my god. How could you say that about AOC, Robbie?
I'm sorry. I would love to have
if I had a Green Lantern ring, I would use it to have sex with Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
She is hot.
I would use it to create chains.
That's true.
to hold her down.
Jesus Christ.
I create a version of AOC with a brain.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah, how sick would it be to fucking Green Lantern Republican AOC to just like walk around your house?
No, actually, you try to create an AOC, and the Guardians of the Universe are like, did you try to create a Puerto Rican? That's our one rule. You can't create Puerto Ricans. It's too dangerous.
Damn, dude.
She's already pregnant.
Oh, fuck.
Damn. Dalton, you're killing this episode. That's great. All right. Well, now I'm feeling like maybe we should just like do some final thoughts and then do a regular one. What do you think? Or do you want to keep going through the movie?
Joe, what did you think of this movie?
I thought it was amazing.
All right.
It was better than like, look, I didn't like the first Justice League. I thought it was stupid. I thought it was better than that one, but I wouldn't go out of my way to watch it again because it didn't like captivate me. It didn't make me, I was entertained, but I wasn't compelled to go out of my way to see any of the sequel movies that it would.
Yeah, that's how I felt. Is I was like, well, there's some fun set pieces, like there's fun action scenes, but none of this ever resonated with me. I was like, I don't give a shit about these characters. This version of Superman is like the least likable. I don't give a fuck what happens to this
Superman.
dude.
I hate
Superman sucks. He's lifeless. He's a square.
But what's a good Superman? I like this Superman actually, as he's used in this one in the last movie.
Yeah.
The best Superman, I would say Dean Cain from Lois and Clark: The New Adventures of Superman. I really like that Superman.
Are you gonna put that Superman in a movie though?
No, but like that was like how you should do it, where it's like you focus more on like the things that like that make Clark Kent, and you make Superman kind of this thing he does in the background, but you don't make it central to who he is. And I think that was a good way. And honestly, there's that new show on the WB, Superman and Lois. That does a pretty interesting approach to that as well. That's like the longevity. That's what made Smallville work so well, was it focuses more on what makes Clark Kent and why he's compelled to help people and do what he does. And the stuff, the Superman aspect of it, it's more secondary because you're compelled to like him as a person. And when you like him as a person, you want to support him as a Superman.
I think I like really focusing. I like highlighting the fact that Superman is a fucking alien, though. That he like never truly feels comfortable. I don't know. I don't know why it resonates.
Well,
Probably because I'm fucking fucked up and twisted.
Me
but
with this
outsider, man. You're just an outsider.
Emotionless fucking Superman they gave us in this. This guy sucks. He gives. It's like I
like him way more than Ruth or Brandon Routh or or the original one. Who was the name?
What?
The
one
who
got
Reeves? Yeah, Christopher Reeve.
Whatever. Yeah, those guys are all just boring. They're all boring. And at least Superman, first of all, he's not even in the movie that much. He's in it for like 40 minutes total. He just kind of comes in to like save everybody. I like that. That's
also,
fun.
why is he dark and gritty now? Why is he like?
Because that's how they did it in the fucking comic.
I thought he came back as like a lightning or something.
No, the death of the.
No, that was a different iteration. When he first came back after Doomsday killed him, he was like wearing like this black Kryptonian regeneration suit. And then eventually he fucking kills Hank Henshaw. That was the cyborg Superman impersonating the real resurrected Superman. And then like when the Kryptonian fucking smoke or whatever goes through Henshaw's body, it resurrects like real Superman. That whole shit was dumb as fuck though,
Yeah,
dude.
I hate that era of comics.
Yeah,
Like
90s were, yeah. 90s were weird. It's weird that they focus. It's weird. It's funny because like Zack Snyder, he focuses on like Dark Knight Returns and fucking Death of Superman story arcs, which are arguably some of like the darkest, like cash grabbiest aspects of 90s comic books.
Oh, those are great. Those are great books, though.
Yeah,
No,
I love Dark Knight Returns.
Dark Knight Returns is good, but Death of Superman is fucking awful.
Death of Superman's not bad. I like it.
I just don't. Anything where a character dies, it's always unless they're gonna stay dead, I don't give a shit.
That is such a problem with superhero stuff. Is that like people don't stay dead ever.
Barry Allen actually was dead for like almost 30 years before they brought him back.
They didn't.
That's my big problem with.
Back.
I like that there are more stakes in in movies than in comics, just because it's like, they
can't bring back Iron Man.
Yeah, like I mean, I feel like I kind of appreciate that. Like Batman vs Superman ends with Superman dying, which I think the studio pushed back on. And then this movie, it's like he's dead for like 3 of the 4 out.
I like that. It feels so earned. They don't just bring him back, and that's what I like about the movie too, especially the length. The amount of setup that it does in the beginning makes the last hour. It really feels like a lot was paid off. You're seeing things, and that's something I think Marvel should take from this. It's like it sets up and pays off all, and builds up and pays off all in one movie. Like you don't need to like see another movie to see these arcs fulfilled and stuff like that. Which like every Marvel movie, it's like it's a lot of build up and it pays off things from other movies. I like that this is a self-contained trilogy, and I kind of like that.
What did you guys think of the Martian Manhunter in this?
I hope he eats Oreos.
What?
That's like the thing. Martian Manhunter in the comics, he always eats Oreos.
Oh, that's right.
That's like his
no
favorite
Hydrox. Thing. It's Hydrox.
Yeah.
They
got to bring that in. Dude.
By the way, did you know Zack Snyder made a Michael Jordan movie?
What?
It's called Michael Jordan's Playground. He made it in 1990. I think it's just like apparently. It's just a different Zack Snyder. It's under his thing on Letterboxd. It says this made-for-video production highlights Michael Jordan from the 80s with fantasy storyline of a high school teen named Walt. The heck?
Yo, what?
And Michael Jordan's
This is Zack Snyder.
That's crazy. So he made a movie starring Michael Jordan?
Hell yes, dude.
What the fuck?
Did you guys like the Martian Manhunter in this movie?
I didn't understand why he was I thought that scene would have been better if it had just been Martha Kent, but I didn't really.
That was so weird.
It was really weird. It's not really explained.
He comes out, turns into Martian Manhunter so we can see him, and then turns into that colonel or whatever.
Right.
He's like,
yeah.
Everybody needs you, Lois.
I think that was maybe just to let us know that character had been the Martian Manhunter the whole time, but it was. I will admit that was weird. That was definitely weird.
I'm with you. That was out of place. But you know what? It's a messy movie, but I love the mess.
Dude, if I was Batman, when Martian Manhunter shows up at the end, I'd be like, yo, where the fuck were you when we were fighting Darkseid? Like, why are you showing up just now?
That's such a problem with like every superhero movie. It's like, why don't all the superheroes always fight every bad guy every time?
Right? Yeah, that was the whole thing with that was the thing with
group. It's hard
Suicide Squad.
Yeah, why is Suicide Squad fighting them? Why are the heroes?
Dude, see that okay, so that's what gets to for me at the core of all this. This shit is just for children, and this like attempt to kind of make it more mature, like he did. It's like you can try that, but at the end of the day, it's like these are superheroes. This is like chill. I just want to see Batman doing flips and kicks and shit, throwing batarangs.
But you know what I like though? It's not too into itself for being for adults. He just put in what he thinks is awesome, and it happens to be R-rated. I don't think they're trying to be like, this is for adults.
No. He's being like edgy. Every time somebody said "fuck" in this movie, it felt like they were looking at the camera and going like, "Oh, he said it."
He says fuck.
He said fuck.
Cyborg says fuck too, I think.
Yeah,
there's 2.
Cyborg says the N-word too.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
He's allowed to.
And so does Alfred before he's like, who? Like when he shows up at his door, he's like, okay.
Alfred's just racist. Bruce Wayne has to frantically disable all the defense systems that Alfred set up for Jews and black people.
Alfred, they're not the ones from Oakland. That's another thing I love about it. Zack Snyder based Metropolis and Gotham off of San Francisco and Oakland, and I love that as a Bay Area man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what'd be funny is if Cyborg was walking around his neighborhood and he looks down, he's like, "Shit, man, somebody stole my stereo right out of my chest."
Someone steals his
I stole the stereo right out of my chest.
It would, when that couple is like freaked out when they see him, it would have been awesome if he just like took his hood down. He's like, no, it's okay. I'm not black. I'm just a robot.
Yeah.
I'm just a walking robot.
Finally, yeah.
That would be a much more interesting movie. Is like, what are the cops going to do about an invincible black man? My God,
he's literally unarmed. He got his arm cut off.
Yeah,
right. Yeah.
That's more clever than
He
funny.
keeps resisting arrest.
How can we choke him if he doesn't have lungs?
Yeah, we don't know how to kill this one.
Cyborg versus RoboCop, the ultimate.
Oh,
That would be
dude.
awesome.
That's yes. Now we're talking, dude.
That's a good movie.
So here's how this was received: 73% on Rotten Tomatoes
That's right.
and a 96% audience score. Now, look,
Woo!
I know it's a fervent fan base, but that's pretty good numbers, Dalton, is what I'm trying to tell you.
I don't look.
Yeah, Dalton. So
I
why don't
don't
you just say
care.
it's a good movie so we can move on with our
Fine.
fucking life?
Look,
Say it's a good
it's
movie, Dalton, so we can end this fucking shit.
it's no.
Why are you
look,
dragging it out,
shut
Dalton?
up.
Just
It's
say you like the
Shut up.
movie, and we
No,
can
I
get on
have
with this, dude.
principles. I have principles. I'm not.
Oh,
Gonna,
you're like Rorschach in that other Zack Snyder masterpiece,
yeah, dude.
Watchmen.
That's
I'm
true.
not locked in here
Yeah.
with you. You're locked in here with me.
Yeah, we know, Dalton. But yeah, it's being way better received than the original, which is very heartening. That's like cool, right? A better movie came out of this.
I think it sets up a much more interesting movie that we'll never get to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have loved to have seen the third one in the franchise.
I wouldn't mind seeing more of the Ben Affleck Batman and the Jared Leto Joker interacting together.
I
So
gotta
we
say,
we never really did get to see that in any of the other DC.
Yeah.
yeah, Nick didn't love the epilogue. That was one of my favorite parts of the movie was that exchange between Batman and the Joker, because that was the most like, if you're gonna give anything an auteur stamp, that felt so like unabashedly him, and like it almost like it, I love things that feels like they shouldn't have been made, and that's one of them.
It's not that I didn't. It definitely feels like that. It's not that I didn't love it. It's just that it was the technical flaws. Like the Flash isn't really there. They like CGI'd Ezra Miller's face over somebody, and the fact that you can tell that Ben Affleck and Jared Leto were not there on the same day.
Oh yeah, it definitely felt like Arrested Development season 4.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh man. But I think it was maybe Jared Leto's like best performance. Like he was actually pretty good in that scene, I thought.
Yeah, he toned it down from fucking Suicide Squad.
Oh my god, he was like Jim
Oh,
Carrey in Suicide Squad or something.
He learned a valuable lesson because he realized how replaceable he was, and it was like, "Fuck, I gotta fucking earn
Yeah.
my bread."
What
He
happened
thought
to
he
his
could just like,
tattoos?
do his own thing and goof around, and like, I got this. I'll goof around for this movie, and then I'll really show him what I got in the next one. He's like, "Oh fuck, I lost it. Let me show you." Wait, you want a society? I'll give you a fucking society.
I tell you what, man. Respect to Zack Snyder. This is what I love about him. Is in the trailer, Joker does say, "We live in a society."
That
And
was
is not. That is not in this movie.
No.
I think that is
Also,
that is such a cool move on his part.
That was very funny. He knew
Yeah.
exactly what the internet wanted. He knew
Yeah.
it would drive everyone crazy.
Also, what was Joker Jesus?
He said that he might put that in the Justice is Gray edition, but he said those scenes didn't make it into the HBO Max one.
It's like he's gonna release another cut. This could be his Blade Runner.
That's right. I'll watch every version.
Me
Yeah.
too. It's his Godfather 3.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yes, the Coda.
This might. I hate to say that this might be the first film with the Joker in it that won't be nominated for an Oscar, so it can get a rest in peace for a great streak.
I think it might get like a best editing nod or something.
It's too far. They're gonna forget about it by the time the next
Yeah.
Oscar.
Best
season
editing
comes
for a movie in 4:3.
around. Hey, you know what? Oscar loves 4-3. First Reformed, First
Yeah.
Cow.
But Oscar also loves like family tragedy, like nominating people who have like gone through something, and they love the fucking meta narrative behind like the fact that I feel like this movie, there was enough talk about this movie and it had enough of a storied production that I feel like it could get an Oscar nom for something.
That's the most frustrating thing about this movie. It should be better considering it was made by a guy whose daughter killed herself.
Dalton?
The pain of that should have been that should have been more present in the movie. It should have risen this to greatness, but even that couldn't turn it around.
I
can't
disagree,
believe
man. When that 4 Autumn hit, I got emotional.
Yeah.
I got emotional, man. And I think, did you read, Dalton, did you read that Scorsese has finally acknowledged that superhero movies are cinema after watching this?
Yeah, yeah. That was
He was like, I didn't realize I could make a movie longer than The Irishman.
Yeah,
5 stars.
he's getting old.
I didn't think it was possible.
Wow,
Zack
pretty good
Snyder
picture.
did it. Wow, what a great picture.
What else? Was there anything else I liked about? I like that Aquaman is a badass in this. Like he's the one that gets to stab Steppenwolf.
Yeah.
It also, it's like, so Jason Momoa has like blown up since the original version. This version, I think it really helped because I didn't really care about Aquaman in the original, but because of the star power, he's a more compelling character in this one.
I hated the industrial costumes everyone had. Like the Flash had this, like, I don't know. It felt too gritty for me. I just want to see bright colors.
I
like
like
in
the grit.
like in the TV series.
Yeah.
Right.
Like
just
Wonder
wanna see-
Woman's outfit made sense for her, and Batman's outfit made sense for him. But I think the Flash could have had something a little more bright, because especially it also shows like he doesn't have the same resources Batman does. So why does everyone have like the same textured costume? You know.
I think one of the things that doesn't work for me is Ezra Miller's performance as the Flash. I really don't like it.
Oh yeah,
I
just
think-
an autistic Jew.
I don't think he's funny. Yeah. Why aren't I that? I guess he's skinny.
Well,
Fuck.
because we have
It
like
should've been
we
Woody
have a
Allen.
TV version of the Flash. That's like
Woody Allen's the Flash. Oh jeez. Oh no. Would you put?
Oh no, I have to travel back in time, and that's when Sun Yi was still 14. Oh no. I don't know if I can control myself while I'm back there.
He takes Sun Yi and runs to where the age of consent is 15.
Dude, did you guys know the age of consent in Japan is 13?
Oh. You knew that? Joe definitely knew that.
Yeah, Joe definitely. Joe's not even Japanese at all. He just tells people he's Japanese to justify knowing that.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
different culture.
Please
hauling
respect
him
my
off.
culture. Let me
Yeah,
fuck
he's
a
a-
13-year-old.
He's in a cuffs. Oh, yeah, being a very Eastern. what if a Japanese pedophile gets arrested? He's like, anti-Asian hate crimes. At it again.
He's very mature here in Japan.
Oh.
She speaks 3 languages. She can say no in English, no in Japanese, and no in Spanish. But I ain't listening.
The thing is that 13-year-olds and old Japanese men like the same thing. Pokemon, anime, you
That's
know?
right.
So how do
It's a
you
match
discuss-
made in heaven. Some people have called it a match made in heaven.
It's true. I'm with you. It's really unbelievable. All right. What else do we talk about?
I would have loved to have seen more Green Lantern.
He wasn't allowed to. I think the studio like explicitly, because they want to do something with the Green Lantern. Like the Martian Manhunter at the end was supposed to be the Green Lantern, and the studio didn't want him to do it because they're going to do something
interesting.
with it. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That might be why. Maybe now I wonder, like, if the scene where Martha Kent turns into the Martian Manhunter was actually added after the fact to explain why he shows up, just to like give some precedent for why he's showing up at the end. I actually wouldn't be surprised if that's what happened.
Did you hear that the next like movie Superman is going to be black?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
That makes a lot of sense though, because
it's Ta-Nehisi Coates is writing it, right?
yeah, Ta-Nehisi Coates is Superman. And
Why does that make sense, Dalton?
well, because Superman's like parents abandoned him. They send him off to live with some other people.
That's right.
They don't
Is
want to
he
take care of him.
but is he a Crip or a Blood? We'll never know.
He's
Oh.
he's a Kryptonian.
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
His weakness is kryptonite and type 2 diabetes.
Yeah. Is Zod his brother? Who the fuck is Zod?
Yeah, that's no, that's like a general.
I didn't know if they were related.
I don't think
Damn,
they're
dude.
related.
I just saw like Zack Snyder's Justice League is now the second top highest rated comic book movie of all time on IMDb. Second only behind
IMDb
Dark
rocks,
Knight.
dude.
I know.
I love,
IMDb
like,
is still
for-
so conservative.
For 10 years, the number one movie on IMDb was The Shawshank Redemption. And it's like, you know, it's a fine movie, but like, fuck off. Like,
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's just 15-year-olds run IMDb to this
Right.
day.
Lois
I-
Lane
no,
is a
I was
BBW.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say that General Zod shows up to Earth just to drop his mixtape.
Yeah.
Damn,
just
black.
shooting-
Zod,
fucking
get the
CD.
fuck out of here. We told you we didn't want it. Told you go trade school. Learn something useful. You suck at rap.
Jesus
Cal LP. J.K. Simmons was great as Commissioner Gordon.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
cool.
A lot of great character actors in this. Like Zack Snyder does great casting too. That's what I like about him. What do you guys think about his other movies? Why don't we go through those?
Sucker Punch.
Christ.
I like Sucker Punch.
Rocks.
Oh, okay.
I like it.
What?
Dalton, do not make me defend Owls, the Guardians of Ga'Hoole, because I fucking will do it, dude.
You're right. The Guardians
Yeah.
of Ghoul is good.
So good, dude.
Nick and I are part of Guardians Nation. They call us the Gahooligans.
Well, I like 300. I remember when 300 came out. That was like,
300 rules.
yeah, that was
I-
a big deal in my
I
house.
actually love his original Watchmen. I think it's a great.
I like
real
Watchmen.
fun. Yeah.
I would say that, and you know what's funny? BVS reminds me a lot of. There's a lot of stuff in BVS that feels like it's like a thematically a sequel to Watchmen.
Yeah,
I like that movie
yes,
so much.
I agree because it's like morally compromised superheroes and like breaking the myth of the gods essentially.
I like
was-
the Granny Goodness was in this. That was cool.
You know what? I will say, Dalton, I'll throw you a bone. I don't like Man of Steel. I think Man of Steel is really
Man of Steel sucks.
I forget, dude. I forget it exists. Like for me, it's BVS and Justice League because I think you don't
Yeah.
even need Man of
You
Steel.
don't need Man of Steel.
Watching
Like,
them
oh.
progress. Oh, go
Yeah.
ahead. What were you saying?
Like, oh, Superman sat on a ship like a captain. Like, all right, what?
I also think like telling like the fact that he tells it out of order, it's like it doesn't need to be non-chronological. But and I like watching each of the movies is so different. Like Man of Steel is like mainly like handheld shaky cam, and then like by the time you get to Justice League, it's like all like very formalist
He
compositions.
could have
Like
finally afford some dollies. And,
Hello, Dolly.
Dalton, stop it.
What is it, Joe? Joe,
I
are
don't-
you stepping?
Stop making fun of my dear friend Zack Snyder. His daughter's dead. That means he's a good filmmaker
Joe,
now.
maybe
so
you could do a
fuck
little
you.
yes and.
Fuck
Maybe
you.
you could do a little
He's
yes
great
and not make,
filmmaker. His
not
daughter's
make your whole bit just saying stop it.
no.
Go along with the bit.
This is the bit.
No, the
The
bit.
bit's you're a bad person.
You're not supposed to deny. This is improv 101, dude. You can't deny the
This is
reality. of
avant-garde
art.
improv. you
No, it's not. You're
rapist.
just saying no. You're not doing
No.
yes and. You're just doing no,
No.
but.
No.
All right. Are you guys excited for Army of the Dead?
What is
Yes.
yes,
Is-
See, I
next
didn't
movie.
say no, Dalton. I said yes. I am excited for Army of the Dead.
but I will.
you know
Be, I
what,
am
Dalton?
demanding the Dalia cut, dude.
Yeah, they released the Dalia cut.
Release the Dalia cut.
But is he doing a Romero like a?
He's doing like a Return to Zombies because that was like his first one.
Yeah,
That
I think
was
it could
like
be.
his breakout.
I don't
But is
like
it
zombie
a
shit.
Romero movie? Like, is it take place in the same?
No, it's a
It's
bunch
an
of
original story.
yeah, it's a
it's
bunch of dudes who are
Vegas.
like pulling off a heist at a casino, and then like while they're pulling the heist off, like the zombie apocalypse happens. So I mean,
Nice.
just sick shit. Just probably
Really,
the best movie.
dude. I
Yeah.
love Vegas. I love Zack Snyder. I don't care about zombies, but I have high hopes for this.
I mean, it makes me think of like fucking Dead Rising or something. I think Dead Rising is
Yeah,
kind
I'm
of
Dead
excited. I
Rising's
like
dope.
zombies are scary, but I like it.
Yeah, zombies are cool.
Nick, would you be scared if you were in a zombie invasion?
Yeah, I would be scared as shit, dude.
If you were running away from a zombie and you tripped and fell, I come back and I pick you up, dude. I don't give a fuck.
Joe's awesome.
Have you guys ever seen Return of the Living Dead?
Yeah, it's great.
Yes,
Dude,
Dalton.
how
You've
hot?
seen that incredible
How
film.
hot is that punk chick in that?
Is that Leanna Quigley? No,
Leanna
there's-
Quigley.
Yeah.
Yeah. dude.
Yeah.
What's her name in the movie? It's like Trash or something.
it's I don't know if it's It's something like that.
It's like there's Mouse and Cypher and Tank.
And fucking Joanna Man is in that movie.
Does he play
Miguel
the guy, the tar guy, the guy made out of tar?
No, no. He Miguel Nunez. He looks like himself in that movie.
Oh, yeah, dude. She's so, dude. I would gladly get eaten by her if she was the zombie that I was faced with.
Yeah, she has nice
them
titties.
Banging ass. All those titties are so good in that movie.
Oh yeah, when they go to the graveyard and she's like,
and she strips down.
She just gets naked for all her friends. Like, this is a weird group of friends,
chick.
Dude. It is a cool chick.
She has BPD for sure. I mean, that's
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
She didn't even what?
What?
I was gonna say she didn't even get bit by a zombie. She just thought she had permission to act out.
Yeah.
She was like, finally,
yeah,
I can fucking bite people.
Because her dad had to go to work when she was a kid, and she's like, "Oh no, men are bad." Have you guys watched the Nick?
Wait, do you want to just like wrap up the Snyder Cut thing? And then we could just do a regular episode or something. All right.
I would love to stick around for a regular episode with you guys.
All right. Yeah, that'd be great. All right, let's do it. Okay. Final thoughts on the Snyder Cut, real quick. Go around the horn.
I loved it.
I love it too.
I hated it. All right. Well,
masterpiece.
It's the last movie I'm ever gonna watch.
Yeah. Thank you to Zack Snyder, the last auteur of Blockbusting, for giving us a lot to talk about. And thank you for listening. And we're going to, so then we're going to do. All right. Thank you very much. See you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
See you
Sorry,
guys.
this was for Autumn.
Yeah. Sorry.
We should all start singing Hallelujah.
Yeah.
There was a sacred chord.
Loud Boys released the Dalton cut. All right.
It's just all ancient lamentation music. That was